get a job easily, they can traveling around the city easily, they can get food or of social assistance and so forth and so forth. So from that point, from a different perspective, means that smart city has a different value, has a different value, and from different stakeholder. But in our case, in Jakarta, we define smart city into twofold, two concept. One is innovative city, and the second is a happiness. Happiness. This because why innovative city means that city need to be growing according to the city problem and the citizen need, and the happiness and anything that we achieve together with our co-creator, it need to achieve the happiness of the citizen. So smart city is not only about the technology. Smart city is about the ecosystem. So every entities collaborate together to achieve the same goal, to be innovative city and happiness. That the concept is in line with our governor vision and mission, maju kotanya, bahagia warganya. Next, please. This is so from the concept of smart city 4.0, we're trying. I mean, we have developed the platform. I think Pak Menteri mentioned about the platform. So we have the spatial platform, we have the super app platform, and so forth and so forth. And in this concept, how we build the ecosystem for smart city. So smart city is not only about the technology. Smart city is about ecosystem. It's about people, connecting to the people. It's about how we make our people uh, stay comfortable, livable, and so forth and so forth. In this context, so we build the ecosystem. So citizen as a co-creator, the government as a collaborator to achieve the vision and mission of Jakarta by using technologies, innovation, and collaboration. So technologies is one of element to support the ecosystem. We have cloud computing, big data. Pak Menteri also mentioned about the roadmap of artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchains, and so forth and so forth. And we can innovation is not only about the technology. We need to consider innovation for, let's say, for example, it's about regulation. Regulation need to be revised according to the city problem and citizen need, and also organizational structure. So it's in bahasa is kelembagaan. Also, it's about financing. We need to think about whether or not we only rely on the APBN or APBD. So we need to think about the creative financing to support the smart city ecosystem and the collaboration. So smart city is not about technology. Smart city about ecosystem. It's about the power of citizen participation. Means that when we're talking about the ecosystem, so think about we need to have every entity need to collaborate with other entity to achieve the same goal. So that technology, innovation, and collaboration is a key element to support the ecosystem to understand to address the city problem. What is city problem? In Jakarta, we have road congestion, medical services, parking space, flooding, waste management, recycling, air pollution, school education, local government services, public transport, drinking water, unemployment, green spaces, and so forth and so forth. But we also need to understand the citizen. That's the concept of problem solving and design thinking we use to achieve the innovative city and the happy citizen. So this is a platform we developed to elaborate further about the concept of Smart City 4.0. Next, please. Yeah. So this is a framework that we provide as a solid foundation to implement the smart city in Jakarta. So through this framework, so we call the Smart City 4.0 framework. So we have two aim, three value objective, four principle, five co-creators, six outcome, and seven indicator. Talking about smart city, so we have two aim, to be innovative city and happiness. And we have three value objective. So when we think about the implementing smart city, we need to consider these three value objective. One is the quality of life, how we improve the quality of life. And the second one, how we improve the economic growth. And the third one is the sustainability environment. So these three value objective is, so when we think about designing challenges in implementing smart city, we need to consider this value objective. So whether or not our initiative, our smart city initiative, has already achieved this value objective, quality of life, economic growth, and sustainability environment. And by having this objective, we introduce our four principle as our as represented what we're doing now in Jakarta, especially in Jakarta Smart City. We have four principle. One is mobile first. Why mobile first? Because I think most of us have more than one mobile devices. When we want to deliver services to the citizen, we need to think about how the citizen can access our services. So the mobile first means that we want to give better services that can be easy access to our citizen. And the second principle is the system and data driven, means that we want to build the digital leadership. All decision making process is based on the data driven policy and something like that. And the third principle is the digital experience. Digital experience is part of the acceleration of digital transformation. And the last principle is smart collaboration. So we will discuss further about the four principles later on the next slide. And who are our co-creator? So this is our pentahelic. In academic style, we call the pentahelic. So in Jakarta, we call the co-creator. We have five co-creator. One is a citizen community, media, other government, academia, and business, industry, investor, startup, and so forth. This is our co-creator as our ecosystem. And talking about smart city, it's not only about the output. It's not only about whether or not we have a common center, whether or not we have a CCTV installed in the city, that we can